Welcome back to the Seahawks franchise, where we're going to be taking on the division rival 49ers here. We're going to be playing at San Francisco, and they may have beat us twice last year. I'm not positive. We might have beat them once. I think we're 1-1 actually in the division here with the 49ers. First time we're playing them this year. They are fully healthy, no injuries. This is really a non-can-lose game for us. We're already 3-3. We cannot fall to 3-4 when the Rams are 6-1. So we got to do what we got to do. We get Russell Wilson back next week. Let's go ahead and see if Nick Foles can bring another victory here to Seattle. So we are going to be let out here by Nick Foles, who's played well, has 11 touchdowns to 5 interceptions over the few games he's played. And we're going to run the ball here with Rashaad Penny, who cut a little bit too early there, and Richard Sherman is there to make the tackle. Oh, this is a bad spot to be in against this defense. We'll see what happens, though. Just toss it underneath the locket, and he's going to be able to make a grab in traffic. 3rd and 2 here. We're going to run it with Rashaad Penny, and he gets off. Oh, my. We get off the block there. Follow our blocker. Make sure if you did not check the midseason stats check-in video, you check that out because we upgraded Rashaad Penny, upgraded his power a little bit. See what he can do for us, as I'm just going to have to scramble up here. The ball is out. Thought Nick Foles could run a little bit, though. He gets caught right from behind, and now Nick Foles is shaken up. Definitely not what you want to see. Oh, and now the 49ers are going to get the ball on a short field here. Cannot believe Nick Foles is going to be injured after that. Garoppolo takes a major step back. He's just going to toss it under to McKinnon. At least we get Russell Wilson back next week. Still, that's going to be tough for this game, seeing how we're not going to really have a great backup. We're just going to toss it down here to Kittle, and he's going to get the reception. It's going to be a 1st and 10 here. They're going to line up in the full house formation. Garoppolo is just going to fire it to Goodwin. Man, Goodwin is just burning my cornerback here, Shaquille. So we're looking at a 3rd and 9 here. Can Garoppolo convert this critical 3rd down, as they're just going to fire it wide open over the middle? I was in cover 2, so that's surprising to say the least. So it's going to be 2nd and goal here. Garoppolo is going to hand it off to McKinnon and nearly fights into the end zone. That's a very close play. So it is going to be 3rd and goal here. They're going to pass it, and that's an easy touchdown. Thought they were going to run it there, and they pass it for the touchdown. So the 49ers score off the early turnover by us, and Nick Foles is going to be out for quite a substantial amount of time, it seems. But we are going to be in a tough situation here without a good quarterback. It's going to be tough. We have Joe Webb coming in, and that's not going to be an easy task at all. So I'm just going to toss it here, and that's a great throw to Obregon on the run there. That's a tough throw. Joe Webb comes in and makes. We are going to have our tight end McBride back, which I am very happy about. Should be a sure-handed guy for us. I was going to cut back inside with Rashaad Penny, but it doesn't work. So we're going to, I don't know, these passing situations are going to be iffy because I don't know what I want to do. As I'm going to try to get the ball there. Ted Ginn lays out for it and picks it up. Nice play by Ted Ginn. So we're going to line up in the weak here. It is going to be 2nd and 11. Do want to try to get the ball out quickly, as Obregon's going to have the ball. Breaks a tackle there. Gets about 7 yards. So we're going to be in 3rd and manageable. We'll see what happens. We're going to run it, and I'm going to be very close with Rashaad Penny. It says we got 4, and it's going to be 4th and inches. Questionable call. Very close to the line here. I'm just going to try to sneak it. We'll see if Webb can pick it up here on the sneak, and he's able to pick it up easily. We're going to maintain possession. So we're going to be in a 2nd and 6. We're going to motion out McBride and hand it to Penny, who's got a lane. And Penny has been... Oh, I thought that was Rashaad Penny. I was about to be like, please no. Yeah, Penny's been decent so far in this first quarter. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here. I'm just going to toss it, and Lockett can't hold on. He had it wide open. That was a touchdown. 3rd and 4 here. Not going to have a lot of places to go. Just going to have to toss it to Rashaad Penny. And we lose some yards there. We are going to have to try to settle for the field goal here. I'm a little concerned, but we're able to nail that. 7-3. Wanted a touchdown there, but we could not get it. One of the things that I'm going to have to work on is I'm able to hold possession of the ball for so long, but we just can't score. I feel like we're not getting touchdowns. Jimmy Garoppolo here is going to do a little play action and misses, or his guy could have laid out there, I thought, and tried to make a play on the ball. 2nd and 10, Garoppolo under center again, some more play action. They're just going to toss it to Kittle, and he's been great for them so far. Stepped out of bounds. He's having a great year for 49ers. 2nd and 10 here. They're just going to hit Kittle over the middle, who makes a juke move and is close to the first. 3rd and 2 here. They're going to line up tight. They're going to pass it. Oh, thankfully it was broken up. I was going to be heated. Mike Hilton didn't even attempt to intercept that. All right, so we're going to get the ball back here after a stop on defense we get. And I'm just going to toss it to Obregon, and that's intercepted on a horrible throw by Joe Webb. He's going to set up the 49ers in good field position. 2nd and 5 here. They're going to run it with Juszczyk, who fumbles the ball himself, and Landon Collins recovers it. Seattle's defense answers back with a turnover, and that's a great time for it. 2nd and 12. We're going to be under pressure. Can I get outside the pocket? I can. Can I make a move? Joe Webb makes a move, and he's going down the sideline. Please don't fumble it. And we get to the 50 on a scramble from Joe Webb. 2nd and 12 here. Gonna have to get outside with Joe Webb again. I think I had a post route open. And we're gonna get out of bounds with Joe Webb. 3rd and 7 here. Very big play in the game. And we're gonna toss it, and Ted Ginn's gonna come up with a monster grab. Ted Ginn has made some tough plays already for us. So another new set of downs here. We're gonna hand it off to Rashaad Penny. He's not able to find much. This 49er defense is doing well. 3rd and 8 for us. Very big play. We're going to have to try to run and just throw it. Oh, and it gets deflected. That was a bad play. I thought Obregon was just going to go straight. And he cuts it back in. Going to have to go for another field goal here. We'll see if we can nail this. And it's going to be right down the middle, making it 7-6 here. Man, not scoring touchdowns, I can tell you for sure it hurts very badly. It hurts us. We're just not scoring, as they're going to find George Kittle over the middle there. Just shredding us. 3rd and 11. Can we get some kind of pass rush going? They're going to toss it up. And it's broken up, intended for Trent Taylor. Another stop by Seattle in a critical moment, too. 1st and 10 here. Rashaad Penny's going to get the ball. Oh, and that run is stuffed. I thought we had a chance. This 49er defensive line is stuffing every run I throw at him, though. 2nd and 11. Obregon is in motion, and he's going to run with it. He has speed. He's going to cut back inside and fight forward. When Obregon gets the ball in his hands, he is dangerous. Oh, the 49ers loading the box here. Can we get a first? We're going to run it with Carson, and he gets stuffed. Gonna line up and go for it here. Are we actually going to go for it or just try to call him offsides? We go for it! And we get the first. What a gutsy call there. I had to go for it, bro. I need to score something. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. We're going to call a quarterback draw, which you very rarely see except from Cam Newton. Does not work out there. 3rd and 13 here. Tavon Austin's going to be wide open, and he misses it. What is happening? Bro, I'm telling you, my team is actually trying to lose the game for me. I'm almost positive. Have you seen how many plays have went bad for me today? Oh, and Juszczyk's going to get another run. He scored a touchdown on us last year. All the way up to the 48 of my side. So now it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo's going to be under center. They're just going to toss it over the middle to Kittle, who comes up with a grab. Jimmy Garoppolo here is going to try to pick it up. He's got a lot of time, and he's going to go deep, and he's got Garcon, and that's a touchdown. Burns, Mike Hilton on the route there, just a streak, and they score a touchdown. Well, we need to try to score here before half, to be honest with you. We gotta go. Tavon Austin's going to be in the game, and he's going to get some yardage. So it's going to be a 2nd and 1 for us. We got to get moving. Just going to toss it here to McBride, and he catches it in stride, and he gets out of bounds. Man, I want this slant route. I'm just worried, can Joe Webb make this throw if it's open? Can he make the throw? And we're going to fire, and he's got Obregon, and he catches him in stride. What a play there. We're going to run hurry-up mode here. See if we can't get something going here before halftime. Going to have to scramble out with Webb. And he's just going to run for it. Gets out of bounds, and there's a flag down. That might be a late hit on Joe Webb.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
And you know these rules are getting more and more towards offense. They get the penalty, and we're going to accept that. We're going to be at the 15-yard line with 30 seconds left in the second quarter. 2nd and 10, very big play. Very big as we get sacked. I tried to get the ball off, but we end up getting sacked there. Bad play. 3rd and 16. Can we make something happen here? Gonna try to get outside the pocket, and I throw it back to Obregon. He catches it. Cannot get the first. We're just gonna have to settle for a field goal, it seems. So going for the field goal here to try to make it a little closer. We nail it, and that's going to bring us here to the end of the first half. So that's a rough first half. We lose Nick Foles. Joe Webb comes in. He's not playing real well. Running the ball, he's been a bit of a threat. Our running game has been shut down quite good. The 49ers, we've had a few stops, but they've really drove at will. Had a few turnovers themselves on us. So yeah, I think we need to play better on defense and our offense. We got to get a running game going. Let's take a look at this game, though. The Rams 10-0 over the Browns, and we have to play them in a few weeks. That's going to be a rough game. Let's go ahead and get back into the third quarter. All right, it's going to be a 1st and 10 here. The 49ers get the ball back, and they're going to hand it off to McKinnon, who is stuffed there at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. Garoppolo is going to be in the gun. They're going to line up tight. We're going to show pressure, and Garoppolo misses the pass. And that's one of his bad throws of the day. One of the first, and they're going to have to punt it back to us right away. So Seattle's going to be on the field for their first drive of the second quarter. Can they get something going? They're going to hand it off to Penny. No room. Loss of about 5 yards. There's going to be a 2nd and 14 here. We're going to throw it, and Baldwin's going to be wide open. Nice thread there by Joe Webb. So it's going to be a 3rd and 13. Very tough play for us. I'm just going to run it with Joe Webb, though, and he's going to pick it up. He is extremely fast. First down. So a new set of downs here for Seattle. We're going to get a chance here. Chris Carson finds an opening, trucks over his safety. And Chris Carson is going to be shaken up after that great run he has. Oh, and that's not looking good. So it's going to be a 1st and 10. Rashaad Penny's going to be in the game. Chris Carson gets injured, and they leave Tavon Austin wide open. But Joe Webb misses. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 here. We're going to hand the ball off to Rashaad Penny, who finds a little opening here, and he breaks into the end zone for a touchdown. What a massive explosion play by Rashaad Penny to give us the lead. Nasty play by him. So I just wanted to look at this play. It did come in that Chris Carson's going to have a dislocated ankle. So Rashaad Penny's going to have a lot more carries. Just gets a good block there. Fights over 3 defenders. Hurdles his way into the end zone. And that's what Rashaad Penny brings to the table. Just pure effort there. So we are going to go for 2 here. 2-point conversion. Can we convert? We'll see. We're going to try to go with it with Joe Webb. And that gets sniffed out by Reuben Foster. And it's going to stay a 1-point game here at San Francisco. 2nd and 5. We're just going to toss it to Goodwin. And he's had a great day today. 3rd and 4. They're going to throw it, and Kittle gets stuffed of the line of scrimmage. What a tackle there. Shaquem Griffin and Bobby Wagner were both there. So expect to see more of Tavon Austin, Rex Burkhead, since Chris Carson did go down with injury quite badly. To be honest, he's got a dislocated ankle as we're able to get the edge with Penny. And now he might be coming on here. We're going to line up tight again. Can we run it again at San Francisco and pick it up? And Rashaad Penny burst through the hole for first. 3rd and 10, pretty big play of the game, to be honest, if not the biggest. Gonna take off with Joe Webb. He's gonna fight forward and pick up the first down. What a play. Joe Webb's speed has really came into play today. I do not think if we had the same quarterback with the same accuracies that wasn't as fast, he'd be doing nearly as well. As you can see, they leave him unguarded again, and he's near another first. It's going to be a 2nd and 1. We're going to hand it off to Rashaad Penny, who's going to find a little hole and break a few tackles. Get about 12 yards on the carry. They're going to line up wide again and might leave Joe Webb more room here as we're just going to fire it. And Lockett can't hold on. I mean, Obregon. No, that's a bad play. We're going to have to go for the field goal. Please no block. And we're going to get it up, and that is going to be good. We're going to get the field goal and make it a 4-point game here late in the 3rd quarter, and this is a tougher game than I thought it would be. Man, I can't wait until I can start building up my defense a little more, because a lot of the players now are going to be here for a while, so we might turn into just an elite defense. I mean, I don't think we're elite now, but we're close. McKinnon's going to get the ball, though, on the underneath route and get stopped for a short gain. It's going to be a 3rd down, actually, and Garoppolo's just going to have to throw that away. Jimmy Garoppolo is shaken up now. And maybe just a little bit of quarterback injury bug going around the league, it seems. Short punt. They keep on doing these little short punts here. And Lockett whiffs it, but he comes up with it. Man. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 here. Going to see if we can't get a little completion. Toss it out to Vanette. And he's going to truck over somebody. He breaks a few tackles, and he's still going down to the 20-yard line. Huge play. Puts us in field goal range. It's going to be a 3rd and 11 now. What can we pull up here? He's going to high pass it. And that's Obregon that comes down with the touchdown. Joe Webb throws it up high for the 6'1 speedster. Our 1st-round draft pick, and he continues to impress, showing why he was drafted in the 1st. Goes up for it, grabs it in contact. That's a tough play. That was his weakness, everybody thought, and now he's making those tough catches, and that's the plays I'm going to expect from him from now on. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 here. Garoppolo's going to hand... Oh, no, that's not Garoppolo. Who's his backup here? Garoppolo went out with an injury and has yet to return, but they get 4 there. It's going to be C.J. Beathard as the backup. We'll see what he can do. Rodgers here is going to fight for the first. Richard Rodgers, I do believe. So I might send a few exotic looks here and there just because C.J. Beathard is coming off the bench. So we'll see what he was prepared for. Going to send some blitzes. Man, San Fran's offensive line is held up well, I'm telling you. We have some pass rushers that can get to the QB, and their offensive line is holding up. This is a nasty front we have, though. I have Bean, Clark, Reed, and Cameron Wake as the pass rushers here. Pretty nice formation in the big nickel, but Kittle's going to get the ball. A little wheel route, it looked like. It's going to be a 1st and 10 here. We're just going to pass it to Trent Taylor, who's wide open. We cannot let C.J. Beathard drive like this. So a 1st and 10, pure man coverage. They're going to pass it, and Bobby Wagner gets tangled up there and lets McKinnon beat him on that route. It's going to be a 2nd and 9. Pretty big play here. C.J. Beathard is going to take the snap and fire to Garcon, who nearly gets in for the touchdown. It's going to be 3rd and goal, and they're going to hand it off, and McKinnon was just not even met. They're going to get the touchdown. and make it a close game here. Likely we'll go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point. My main concern here is going to be Jerick McKinnon. I don't want him running a route here and getting anything. They're going to hand it off to him, though. And he's going to score the touchdown and then get in there for the 2-point conversion. San Francisco is still in this game. Huge second down. We're going to pass it, and Lockett's going to come up with it. Breaks a tackle and is near the first. Let's see if Rashaad Penny can be the back that I need him to be here in this situation. Can he be the power back that I need him to be? He's going to get the first, and he's just going to fight forward there. I know he doesn't have a lot of yards on the day, but he's had some good plays. So we're going to have a new set of downs here to work with. I'm going to try to get outside the pocket with Joe Webb and float it. Was that caught? No way. It's going to be a 2nd and 12 here. Going to see if we can get close to the first, maybe. We're going to truck somebody. And we're going to get close. We are going to have to call a play here. It's going to be very risky, though. It is. I'm going to run it with Joe Webb, and he's going to go for it. Does he pick it up? I was going for the pitch play, and he picks it up. So this is it right here. Can San Francisco get a stop? We're going to motion McBride. Run it with Penny. Bounces off a tackle. And that's still going to give San Fran a little time here to go try to score. So we're going to go for the field goal. See if my defense can maybe hold up. We score on offense, and it makes it a 6-point game that I am not comfortable with at all. After a great return by the 49ers, they're going to be set up in great position. C.J. Beathard, the rookie. I mean, probably the 3rd-year quarterback now. Can he get a game-winning drive? We'll see. Nowhere near the target there. We're going to call the same defense here. We're going to see what happens. They're going to go in the gun. C.J. Beathard has all day. And it gets broken up, but nearly intercepted. 4th and 9 here. They're going to go post routes. Are they going to be open? And it's broken up by Seattle. A stand right off the bat. And we're going to win this football game in a very close one. In a divisional rivalry as well. Tries to force it, and nothing was there. So this should be the last play of the game. Kneeled it out, and we are going to be victorious here. We take out the 49ers at home in a dogfight. You know these games are always tough. These division rivals in the NFC West always play each other hard. And that was a great game. We came back early after Nick Foles got injured. We started struggling. We fought back, got into the game. Took a lead late, and then our defense made a stand, and that's really how it came down here. Tried to rush the ball a lot, did not have a lot of success besides really Joe Webb. Thankfully, next week we are going to get Russell Wilson back. Let's go take a look at who we're going to be playing and what our roster is going to look like. And that's a sight right there. Russell Wilson back on the roster, back from injury, fully healthy. Did his injury rating go down at all? He's still going to have a nice 97 injury. So it's going to be tough to get him injured. I am going to start sliding more and stop taking a lot of those unnecessary hits with him. Super glad to get him back into the lineup here. Taking a look at the weekly awards here. Matt Stafford won the award for offense. Xavier Rhodes won it for defense in the NFC. AFC, Lamar Jackson is playing for the Ravens, and he wins it, and then Eric Berry wins it for the Chiefs. Let's go ahead and take a look at the yearly awards here. So the running up for MVP is going to go to the Patriots rookie quarterback, filling in there for Tom Brady. Are we in any of the NFC mentions here? What about Defensive Player of the Year? We have nobody there. Offensive Rookie, Obregon's up there. I need that. I need it. Defensive Rookie, we do not have anybody. Best Quarterback, we're not going to have anybody in there. Best Running Back, Rashaad Penny coming in at number 9. Wide Receiver, Obregon, number 1. That's something right there. Offensive Line, shouldn't have anybody there. Defensive Line, we have Cameron Wake and Frank Clark both in there. Linebacking core, we're going to have nobody. And then defensive backs, we're going to have Shaquille Griffin at 3. And we're not going to have any of our safeties. So looking on who we're taking on next week, we're going to be playing the Atlanta Falcons, who are 5-3, have one more win than us. They just haven't had a bye yet. So they've beaten the Jags, lost the Bucks, lost to the Rams, beat the Saints, beat the Titans, beat the Colts, and then lost to the Colts, beat the Buccaneers. So football science works here. If we beat the Falcons, we might be able to beat the Rams. If we lose to the Falcons, the Rams might destroy us. It was a close game here, low scoring, 21-18 against the Bucks. So I am worried about the Falcons offense. I know they do have a high-flying offense over there at Atlanta. At least it's going to be at Seattle. We're going to have Russell Wilson back. So that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit that sub button. And if you do, make sure the notification bell is on and so you get notified every time I post a video. And please share this video with your friends. I will greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.